If you go down for racing, you're going to experience probably the craziest mayhem you've ever seen in your life. There's 200,000 people at this race. Nobody's paid for the entry fees. They're lined up on the course, elbow to elbow. They've been out there since the night before partying, and they can't wait to see you come through, and they're going to wait for the last person to come through, and they're going to be clapping and celebrating with them just like they were the first guy to get in there, because they make you feel like you are the champion racer, even if you just finished the race. Just finishing these Baja races is quite an accomplishment. I mean, it's, the attrition rate at a Baja race is usually about 40% of the entries finish. So 60% of the guys break down, spend the night in the desert, get towed out of the desert. It's an accomplishment just to finish. Well, I started on three-wheelers, and I guess it was just a basic transition to go to quads. I've raced every race since 1987. We won the one in 1987, and I don't know how. I wore a rain suit. It was the muddiest Baja race. I got on the bike about 5 o'clock in the evening in November, which is right about at dark. I rode until about 4 o'clock the next morning. It's just perseverance. You just got to keep going. You can't stop. You can't give up. You got to get the bike to your partner. And a lot of times to do that, it takes a lot of mental toughness. A lot of times you're ready to give up. And believe me, I was ready to give up several times and just kept telling myself, you just got a little bit farther to go, a little bit farther to go. That's what ATVing is to me. It's a little bit of everything. You love it all the time. You hate it sometimes. It's a passion, it's a love, it's an awesome experience. The long distance cross country type racing is more my passion. I like riding for long periods of time. The motocross races, I have done that before. The 20-minute motos just didn't do it for me. That's just more of what I like, is a longer ride and different terrain rather than the same thing over and over and over again. When you're hanging off the back of a quad doing 90, 95 miles an hour, there's no feeling like that in the world. I mean, you got a high that you could never get through anything else other than what you're doing on the back of that quad.
So when do I sleep